We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Colorado Rockies and the Los Angeles Dodgers. It's time for Dodger Baseball. Next. Ryan Barucki, a southpaw from Illinois, gets the starting call in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that he's a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
First delivery to him on the way. First of 3 here to start the week as the game's first pitch is taken for strike 1. Dan Dero, you check out this Dodger team as they enter play here tonight. They come in 2-1 on the young season and off to a good start.
Yeah, Matty, this is a classic case of hitting is contagious. They scored a bunch of runs last game, and this team is flying high right now. There's a fight at the bat rack.
Laureano patrolling center makes the play, 1 out.
Batting second, the left fielder, number 24, Ricky Henderson.
In now for Colorado, Ricky Henderson. He was one of the stars from yesterday's game as he had 3 hits in the victory. First offering on its way. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Looking at his career totals, Henderson is at least partially known for being a long ball threat, of course. In fact, he's standing on the doorstep of 300 career home runs as he hits here. 2-0 now. 1 out, nobody on. 2 balls and a strike. A little chilly, but not unbearable tonight. 55 degrees here at first pitch. Now the 2-1. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind the count 3-2.
And that will hop over the wall now as he'll be awarded second base here. It's a ground rule double.
Well, he hit that one pretty well all the way out to the warning track, and clearly there's some hard dirt out there because that ball bounced right over the wall for a ground rule double.
At the plate now, George Brett, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. The 1-0. Hit out towards second. Scooped up. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Batting fourth, the first baseman, number 5, Albert Pujols.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Albert Pujols, batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. Here comes the first pitch.
With the runner on third, 2 outs, base open, and a good hitter at the plate, you have to be smart and not give in. If you walk this guy, so what? It's a lot worse if you give him a ball that he can hurt you on.
Here's the 1-0. Henderson on third with 2 out. And he takes a big swing here, but this winds up a little tapper to the left of the mound. And the off-balance throw will be too late, so a good effort that time, but it's an infield single.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step 1, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And now a curveball as he's got to lean out of the way. That one nearly got him.
Yeah, when you're almost hitting guys, that's a sign that you're a little bit too jumpy out there to start the game. So that's a good move by the guy behind the plate to just come out and talk to him and encourage him and settle him down a little bit.
Two-out base runner aboard in the top of the first. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Woo, that was an ugly swing. If I'm pitching right now, I'm throwing that same pitch again. That was ugly.
Sent on the ground out to second. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
Adapt and persevere. That's what I always said on the offensive side. Down in the count right there. Batter hits a ground ball the other way. He's able to fight off a tough count and get himself a base hit.
A ball and no strikes.
This is exactly the situation you drew up from an offensive standpoint. Good pitcher on the mound, but you got a chance to bury him early in this one.
Two men are on with two men out. Too much bite on the sinker, and he's behind 2-0 now.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
The set and the 2-0. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Two down, runners at first and second. And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1.
2 on, 2 out with a base open here. As a pitcher, you have to be awful careful. You just don't want to groove something here and give this guy a pitch that he can hit one out of the park on.
Hard hit ball to second. Reined in. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. The Rockies are out in front, 1-0. Brendan McKay, a Pennsylvania-born lefty, gets the ball to start here. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, it just goes to show you how tough it is to pitch in today's game. This guy has a career ERA over 5. At times he can be good, and at times he can be really, really bad. It'll be interesting to see which guy shows up in this one here today.
Stepping into the box, Honus Wagner. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Honus Wagner.
And now pitch on the way. Well, boys, we take a look at the Rockies starting play here tonight. They come in just trying to get their feet wet here in this new campaign as they've split their first 4 ball games.
Yeah, guys, after the first 4 games on this road trip, they find themselves 2-2, kind of par for the course. But they got to find a way to play a little bit better today, kind of turn the tide and get it working in a positive direction.
And he fouls this one off. And a good pitch there as this ball swung on and popped straight up the chute right around home plate. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Batting second, the second baseman, number 6.
Next up for Los Angeles, Jeff McNeil. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here it comes. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, McNeil is carrying around a sparkling slugging percentage up over 500. Obviously a huge threat every time he grabs a bat. Line toward right center. Coming on is Lofton, but this gets down for a base hit.
Batting third, the first baseman, Eddie Murray.
Standing in now, Eddie Murray. Standing in from the right side as he takes strike one. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. And he falls behind 0-2. Working for the punch out and the offering, and it's fouled away. The next 0-2 is a fastball that misses. And set up behind the dish is Clyde Washington, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
You know, D-Row, he is a pitcher's best friend, Clyde Washington. Down in the strike zone, he'll definitely call that ball right at the knees.
If he's consistent with it, Dan, which Clyde always is, I'm okay with it.
Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Runners on first with 1 down. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
I really liked it. He gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get him to chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
In now, Mike Schmidt, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. The 1-0 home. 2 out with the man at first. And a front foot curveball here that misses down and in for ball 2. The 2-1 is taken, ball 3.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
The 3-2 pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Hence is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. 1 hit, 1 left. 1 inning in the books here. It's the Rockies 1 and the Dodgers nothing. Second inning set to go, and next to hit is the catcher, Wilson Ramos. He's ready. Here's the first offering. That finds the zone, a called strike.
Yeah, he made up his mind early to take the first pitch because that thing was right down the middle.
This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and the leadoff man set down to start the second.
The shortstop, Ahmed Rosario.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips in yesterday's game. And a sinker misses here. No, a called strike. I take that back. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Slow little roller to third. He's got to hurry. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Batting 9. The pitcher, number 49, Brendan McKay.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the versatile Brendan McKay. Here's the first pitch to him.
1 ball, no strike.
Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike. 2 out, nobody on. Fouled off. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher. But sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
Grounded weakly toward third. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to the first baseman Murray, and that retires the side. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. He played an inning and a half. It's 1-0. Last half of the second set to go, and up next, former World Series hero Joe Carter.
Joe Carter.
First pitch of the at-bat.
It's pretty tough for a hitter to go up there looking for a first pitch changeup, and a good job of dropping it in for strike 1.
1-1 the count to Joe Carter.
1-1.
1-2 now.
1 ball.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing at that one.
The 1-2. Swung on and chopped down the line at first. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. A swing and a ground ball to third, but foul. The next 1-2 pitch. Fastball laid off well below the knees.
You know, these kind of at-bats can drive you crazy when you're on the mound. I mean, he's been ahead of him pretty much the whole time, but he just can't put him away. Not only that, but it's costing him a lot of bullets.
And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome, you go back to the dugout as the offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
Hence moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
Batting 6. The center fielder, number 23.
Next for the Dodgers, Ramon Laureano, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here it comes. Too high, 1-0. Two balls and no strikes, the count to the Dodgers center fielder. Now the 2-0. The swing and a miss, strike 1.
2-1.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. 1 out, nobody on. Fouled away. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. Makes the throw to first, 2 down. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the catcher Robinson Chirinos. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Sliced hard on the ground. He's got it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Dodgers down in order. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. New inning set to get underway, and standing in is the veteran center fielder Kenny Lofton.
Number 7, Kenny Lofton.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In his career, Lofton has a batting line residing in the 290s, looking to boost that even higher here. The windup and the 0-1.
That's the ball. One ball, one strike.
Now a hard liner towards short, but right there to glove it is the shortstop for the first out.
Now batting, left fielder, Ricky Henderson.
Striding in for the Rockies, Ricky Henderson. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Here comes the first pitch. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1. Bases are empty, one man out. A bouncer up the middle, scooped up, and very quickly they're two gone to start the inning.
Those are the plays you live for as a second baseman right there. You want to range up the middle and make that beautiful throw to first base. That ball was played perfectly. He got the throw off on time with a great exchange to get the out.
So bases are empty here with two gone. And up next, it'll be the Hall of Famer George Brett. First pitch on its way.
Oh. 1-0.
Bases are empty here with two men out. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Rockies, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Bottom of the third now, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Jason Hayward.
Jason Hayward.
First delivery to him on the way. In there at the knees as he offers a strike to the leadoff man, 0-1. And this will be fouled away. Curveball got him swinging for the first out.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter, and instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
Stepping in now, Ryan Borucki. He grounds it sharply to third. Brett has it. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone here in the home third.
Now batting, the shortstop, Thomas Wagner.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and here's a man whose baseball card goes for more than $1 million. Honus Wagner. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The 0-1. Drilled on the ground to short. Rosario's got it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. It remains 1-0. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Albert Pujols.
The first baseman, number 5, Albert Pujols.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Ball.
And he fouls this one off. Now the 1-1 pitch.
No, that's low.
Hasn't seen a heater yet in this at-bat. One might be coming right here.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Looked like the sinker there. Dipped the a little below the knees.
Time to wake up the offense right here. 3-1 count, all in on something over the heart of the plate.
And the count will be full. Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. Hit back up the middle. Reined in. And no chance on the throw here as he reaches first easily.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still one good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Row, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
Jose Altuve is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. From the stretch. And this one's in the dirt. In the dirt here. And he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
The 2-2. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. It's a two-run shot to straightaway left. First home run of the campaign for him. And the Rockies have now taken a 3-0 lead.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
To the plate now, Pence. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 1-0. Now here's a comebacker back to the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out.
The catcher, number 41, Wilson Ramos.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
Rosario.
Coming to the plate now, Ahmed Rosario comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Oh. Three runs, 5 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. Hit hard down the right field line, but a foul ball. Two balls and a strike to Ahmed Rosario.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
The Rockies shortstop in front with a 3-1 count.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
The 3-1. Shoots this one over to first. And the off-balance throw is right there for the third out, and a high degree of difficulty on that one as the side is retired. But the Rockies push across 2, both coming on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's now a 3-0 Colorado lead. Ready to go in the bottom of the fourth. And that'll bring in the second baseman, Jeff McNeil.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Here's the first pitch to him.
This guy loves to drop the head on those pitches down and in. I'm shocked he went in there, but he's able to jump ahead and get away with it.
One and one. And that's taken up and in for ball two.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
The 2-1 home. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And he will make the catch while ranging backward as he just put the glove up and hauled it in for the first out.
The first baseman, number 33, Eddie Murray.
Digging in the switch hitter, Eddie Murray. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Dan, are you even concerned about that? You've been pitching out of the wind-up ball game, and now you have to go to the stretch.
It can be a concern sometimes, Bubro, but you try to in between starts to make sure that you throw enough pitches out of the stretch, and he's been out of the windup most of the game, so we'll see how he reacts here after this base hit.
Into the box now, Mike Schmidt, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Two balls and no strikes to Mike Schmidt. No runs, 2 hits, no errors for the Dodgers thus far. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance, but he will haul this in on the run as he had to go back to the warning track to do it, and there are 2 away. So the runner stays at first here with 2 away, and that brings us to our pitch speed comparison for these 2 starters. And both guys have been coming with some low to mid 90s heat here. 96 versus 93 as the top 2 speeds thus far. Digging in now, Joe Carter hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
And that misses inside 1-0. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
Now the 2-0. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. A runner on first with 2 away. Lined into right, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting, number 23.
And that'll bring in Ramon Laureano as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
This is flared out towards second. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Dodgers strand a couple. Still down 3-0. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring up the versatile Brandon McKay.
Number 49, Brandon McKay.
First delivery to him on the way. Line toward the gap in left center. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit.
Hey, I've been impressed with this guy. Not only has he thrown the ball well, but now he's mixing in a base hit late in the game, giving his manager options. Whether or not he wants to pinch run, keep him in there, go to the relief. I mean, he's opened up a whole weaponry box for the manager.
Into the box, Kenny Lofton. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball one. No hits to this point. And that's off his leg on the mound. Safe at first. A good effort to recover there, and he almost made the play, but that's a base hit. And now they'll hustle out there and attend to their pitcher, and that was quite a shot he took as you see him down on a knee. But if there's one thing I know about this guy, he will not want to come out of this game. And from all indications, it looks like he's going to try to continue. Now here's the Dodgers skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So he'll depart after working just 4+ innings, as this will not go down as a quality start, that's for sure. Fernando Romero will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far.
Romero.
Standing in now, Ricky Henderson, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
2 mid-90s fastballs and you're down 0-2. This is where you got to take a deep breath and pot commit. You're either all in on another fastball or you're finding a way to stay back to attack something off speed.
Swing and a ball lifted into straightaway center. Center fielder on the run. He makes the play. Runner tags and hits for third. And he'll get into third here on the flyout, so he's 90 feet away here with one gone.
We'll see if moving up to third pays off for him. He didn't have to tag and go for third, but now he can score a lot of different ways. Doesn't have to be a hit.
Into the box now, George Brett, and their runners at the corners now. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Lifted the other way out to left center. Catch is made deep in the alley, and here comes the runner from third. And the run will cross on the sac fly and make it a 4-0 game.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
Now at the plate, Albert Pujols. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. He's set and the pitch. A pitch out. The throw not in time as he's able to thwart the pitch out. So he swipes second despite the pitch out.
Yeah, it seemed like everyone in the building knew he was going to be running there, right? Didn't make a difference, though. He got a great jump and absolutely burned it down to second to get in safely.
The 1-0 delivery. Grounded back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first.
Man, there's just no excuse for a middle infielder to make a play like that, especially your shortstop. Looked like a routine play, but for some reason, he just pulled the first baseman off the bag. It happens, but you never want to give a team extra outs.
So it's first and third with 2 away, and that'll bring in Jose Altuve.
Well, you don't see this very often, Matty V. A 2-strike straight changeup, but this guy changeup is one of the best in the league. We'll see if he tries that different approach this time, and maybe if he gets to 2 strikes, try to use the fastball a little bit more than that straight changeup.
No balls and 1 strike. Here's the 0-1. Back up the middle. Scooped up on to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Couple of hits. Let's lead to 1 in the inning for Colorado. Last half of the 5th coming up. Rockies lead this one 4-0. Welcome back to Dodger Stadium. Let's send it down to the field and Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said he's been really happy with how many balls they've hit hard and on a line. Looking at the numbers, they've had 7 total line drives. And even though some of those have resulted in outs, he says it's that kind of consistent contact that leads to W's. Standings.
All right, Heidi, thank you. First pitch of the at-bat. Robinson Chirinos will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
Talk about challenging a guy. He offered up 2 in a row right down the chute, and the batter didn't even flinch. Gotta wonder what he was looking for.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out.
Now batting, the right fielder, Jason Hayward.
Coming to the plate now, Jason Hayward. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Bounce towards the second baseman. He's right there, and that's the second out. Buster Posey will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Sent on the ground out to second. Altuve has it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Nothing doing here this half. 5 innings complete. Rockies lead it 4-0. Number 62 takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch.
For the Dodgers, number 62.
Top half of the sixth about to get started, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Pence.
Hunter Pence.
Here comes the first pitch. Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. It is gone. Holy cow. Oh, my goodness. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. So it's a solo shot to dead center. Second home run early in the year. And the Rockies are opening things up now. It's a 5-0 ball game.
Wow, that's a tough one. Certainly not the way you want to start your day as a relief pitcher, giving up a home run.
The catcher, number 41.
And that'll bring up Wilson Ramos, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. Schmidt has it on to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
The batter, number 1, shortstop Ahmed Rosario.
Striding in once again, Ahmed Rosario. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he gets ahead 0-1. Now the Dodgers get a right-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. This is swung on and bounced to McNeil at second. He's got it, and he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
The pitcher, number 49, Brendan McKay.
So here now's the pitcher, Brendan McKay, getting to hit for himself here, largely due to the big cushion he's got to work with. He's ready. Here's the first offering. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. But the Rockies add one more to their lead, and it comes via the solo dinger. On to the bottom of the sixth. It's the Rockies 5 and the Dodgers nothing. Now back to the top of the Dodgers order, digging in, Honus Wagner. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
Here's the first pitch to him. Into right field, that's a base hit.
Dan, that can't bother you too much as a pitcher. Guy swinging first pitch.
Now, one of the things you want to do, D-Rose, you have to try to get ahead with the first pitch. You want to throw one of the first 2 pitches for strikes. Unfortunately, sometimes when you bring the ball in the strike zone, you're bound to
Play ball.
Altuve at second. And there's out number 2.
Now back, first baseman.
Stepping in, Eddie Murray, who was a strikeout victim his first trip and then collected a base hit his last time around. The pitch. Tries to catch him napping, but he missed the bunt attempt. Strike 1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Lofton is there. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So the Rockies lineup turns over, and to the plate, Kenny Lofton. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Maybe getting a little jumpy in the box, so he steps out and asks for time. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. Throw will not be in time, as a perfect bunt there nets him a base runner to lead off the inning.
Number 24, Ricky Henderson.
In now, Ricky Henderson. Late square, and this is popped up. Number 62 is there, and he has it for the out.
The third baseman, number 5, George.
Ready for another shot now, George Brett. First delivery to him on the way. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. Ready with the 2-0 pitch. High in the air out to center field. Laureano is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
The first baseman, number 5, Albert Pujols.
So next it'll be the number 4 batter for the Rockies, Albert Pujols. He was able to reach base thanks to an error in his last at-bat. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A pitch out. The throw. And they still don't get him, as he's in safely at second with a stolen base. Two out here and a runner at second. One 1-0 pitch on the way. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. But they'll still manage to get the out on the force, and with that fine play, the inning comes 2 and in. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. It's the Rockies 5 and the Dodgers nothing. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and in steps all-time Philly great Mike Schmidt. First offering on its way. Takes this the other way to right. Into a slide, and he makes a great catch for the first down.
The left fielder, number 29, Joe Carter.
That's a slick play out there as we take a look at it on show motion. He was charging in quickly, and he slides to get under the ball just before it reaches the ground and gets the out. Well done.
One gone now in the LA 7th, and up next, former World Series hero Joe Carter. First pitch of the at-bat. Into right field, that's a base hit.
Nothing fires me up more than watching an offensive player stay inside a baseball and drive it the other way.
Ready for another chance? Ramon Laureano, 0 for 2 for him to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Lofton is there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, catcher, Robinson Chirinos.
Now in the box, Robinson Chirinos, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Hot shot on the ground is short. Rosario brings it in. On to Altuve for the force out. And the inning is over. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The Rockies are out in front, 5-0. To begin the 8th, and standing in as the power-hitting second baseman, Jose Altuve. First pitch of the at-bat. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Hayward is there. 1 pitch, 1 out.
Now batting, the right fielder, Hunter Henry.
Digging in to try it again, Pence. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Carter is there, so 2 pitches and 2 outs thus far.
Now batting, the catcher, Wilson Ramos.
Now to the plate, Wilson Ramos. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. Lifted into the air to shallow center. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Bottom bottom of the inning now. Coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Jason Hayward.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Pence moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. Max Muncy will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 13, Max Muncy.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. One out, nobody on. Liner toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
And that's just another base hit in a long line of many. Seems like he's been pitching from the stretch the entire game, but somehow he's still got a shutout going. We'll see how long he can make this last.
So now to the plate, Hannes Wagner, as he'll take a good look at a curveball that sweeps right across the zone in there for the first strike. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Line toward right center. And a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Number 6.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
So here's Jeff McNeil, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
First delivery to him on the way. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Hit on the ground toward the left. Oh, look at Brett. To second for 1. Back to first, but a good job to break up the double play as he couldn't make an accurate throw.
Well, he definitely rushed himself on that return throw to first there, and he threw it away. They got to force at second, and the runner didn't advance, so it'll just be scored a fielder's choice.
At the plate, Eddie Murray. He flew out in his last at-bat. From the stretch. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Hard hit ball to second. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. Notch 1 in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate. And the throw won't be in time as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first.
Third baseman, Mike.
To the plate now, Mike Schmidt. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Looking up is the left fielder.
It is gone. Holy cow. Oh, my goodness. I don't believe
believe it. I don't believe it. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. As they pull within 1 here, it's now a 5-4 game.
Oh, and that was really close to a long out. The left fielder had a beat on it, and he gave it a great effort, but he couldn't quite bring it back. Instead, it's a trip around the bases.
Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Seth Lugo will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7th spot in the lineup following the double switch. Corey Lee will also come on now, as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch.
Batting 9, number 35, Corey Lee. Now batting, the left fielder.
Stepping in now, Joe Carter. As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner, but this will be foul. To short. Rosario's got it cleanly. On to first, and it's in time as they're finally able to retire him. So it's 4 runs on 4 hits here. No errors and no one left on base. 9th inning coming up. It's the Rockies 5 and the Dodgers 4. Oliver Drake enters from the pen to start the 9th inning, as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
Oliver Drake.
All set to start the 9th in this one, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Ahmed Rosario. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Drake, the former Tampa Bay Ray, he was acquired via trade last year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Line to the right side. But that finds the first baseman's glove, and that's a tough first out.
The catcher, number 35, Corey Lee.
Standing in, Corey Lee. First pitch on its way. Liner towards second, but this is going to be hauled in out there at second base for out number 2.
The center fielder, number 7, Kenny Lofton.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Kenny Lofton. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit hard to the right side, but right to him out at second. Unlucky that time, and that ball will end the inning. All set for the bottom of the 9th, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Ramon. Laureano.
Number 23.
Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. High in the air out to center field. Lofton is there. He's got it one away.
Now batting, catcher, Robinson Chirinos.
Troy Percival comes on here looking to get the final 2 outs and earn the save.
Number 40, Troy Percival.
Into the box, Robinson Chirinos, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Oh, 1 count and the pitch.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Here it comes on 0-2. Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds at 0-2. Nothing in 2 count and the pitch.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
Now another 0-2. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Into the box now, Jason Hayward. Bullet back up the middle, but this is taken in as a perfect metaphor to end this one, as that ball was hit hard, but the ball game is over.
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure is off. If they get one of the next 2, the series is theirs.
This evening's game comes to an end, 5-4 the final tally. Colorado jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Brendan McKay gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. Ryan Borucki was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Rockies, 5 runs on 9 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base.